everyone! Welcome to the 4th episode of Sgtv. This Friday in Student Government, we had our first committee meetings of 2012. With the juniors gone on their retreat, we were down a whole grade, but the 8th graders definitely made up for the loss.
Well, the topic of discussion for today is someone said that SAD is just basically filling their requirements and they haven't really done any projects.
Can we just do some type of thing where like people pledge to not text while they drive? Because like I know like a lot of people think SAD is just about like drinking and drugs and all that stuff. Like I think if we actually did that, it would do something and it wouldn't just be like a cliche of what SAD is.
I don't think
It's going to be during the night, and hopefully because it's on a Friday, more people will show up.
It's just hard because like not everyone is friends with me on Facebook and maybe my status.
Do you guys think it's unfair because
Yes.
we're giving someone a prize, we're not acknowledging that everyone participated, we're just saying that one team won? Opinions?
Yeah, that's fine.
Avery.
I think that it's completely okay because it brings competition to the school, and in real life there's much competition. I think it's good to have a healthy, competitive environment that encourages teamwork.
Okay, but what if we have a parent complaining about it? Now, that happens a lot, and if they do complain, then what if we switched it to everyone gets a medal? Would that disappoint people?
I think that
You need to come up with a new medal
announce the
for it.
winner, just not give anything.
Oh, I
But then you don't reward the winners. They fought hard. We've done a lot of events.
Maybe they could have like pizza,
Ooh, that's a good incentive
instead of
too.
medals.
Or maybe there should be like a plaque that goes up that like has the team's name and
Media's place in society.
What committee are you?
The Film Society.
Okay, how about this? How can CTC help?
Yeah.
You could have it so it was just a blog and Tumblr and then have all the submissions out there.
Okay.
That would be really
Yeah,
cool.
that's right.
It's a website that you can upload images on.
So I think it'd be really effective for the conversation for Students United to prepare the student body for the racial dialogue committee meetings, and like because I think it'd be hard for students, all the students sitting in a room, to be completely new on a topic. So I think it would make a lot of sense for Students United to know the topics before the racial dialogue committee, so that we can hand out some like articles or things about that to students who are interested in being aware of the topics and what they can add to the conversation before getting there and being like, oh, I haven't heard of this before, now I have to like catch myself up. They can already be caught up and be like really contributing members to the conversation.
All of like major newspapers around the world have websites. Have you guys ever considered like making a Parker Weekly website?
We do want to do that. If it's not a website, at least have it like available as like a PDF you can download. The problem with that is that the administration is resistant to that because they're concerned for student privacy.
Just in this room, that's all the activities we have. That's kind of what AFS is all about, teaching each other about our culture, teaching each other about where we came from.
Learning about.
If Jenna was in here, we could add Bosnia. But each one of us has something to teach other people about their culture.
What we talked about was how to deal with electronic voting and how to keep it anonymous but make sure everyone voted. And then we also wanted to deal with getting chargers for people to borrow and be able to lend out.
I don't know if this would be sort of possible, but if the teacher did each do a syllabus so that you sort of knew the differences between each teacher's course, thinking maybe do something where you would request one where you wanted to learn something particular.
One of the things I do worry a little bit about with that is if students can request a teacher, you might get students who want to take the easier of the two. Ideally, there shouldn't be that discrepancy if it's the same course.
I also think that if people are possible in classes, it leads for more room for disappointment. That if they don't get into the class that they requested, they might go into the year with a bad outlook about their class.
Cool too is if you consider running actually next year, if you have that much of an interest in it.
Yeah.
Zach, where is prom located this year?
See, that's the fun, Zach.
The fun is that you don't know where prom is this year. I really hope someone asks me.
Odds are not likely, just because you're an underclassman, but you never know.
In other news, cookies proposals were due and it looks like we're gonna have cookies, so get excited. And before this episode concludes, we have an announcement from the Vegetarian Club. Bring in a recycled shirt on Friday, March 9th and iron out a cool design like one of these. MX on March 9th will teach you all about how you can participate in Vegetarian Week this year, and you can wear your newly made t-shirt to show your support. So if you have something to say, an announcement to make, or a video to play, get in touch so you can be featured on the next Sgtv. But for now, stay tuned, stay interested, and don't stay silent. From you to me, here's Sgtv. Thanks to Jake Ruttenberg for the awesome soundtrack to this episode. If you're interested in having your music play in Sgtv, get in touch.